Hello, buddy. My name is MrBonesy, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, technically, I should be saying Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, since now I'm actually going to be playing the plus side, which is all these side stories. There's so many of them. There's trust, understanding, respect, balance, reflection, self-love. Wow. um, I'm gonna probably do both of these, so like both parts and each episode. So there's gonna be like 1, 2, 3. There's gonna be like 6 episodes of this, and yeah, that's about it. It took me a long time to get this all set up because I haven't messed with my capture card in a long time, so I forgot how to set it up. And I'm not 100% confident that it's working. Or at least perfect. That's a new background. Nice vending machine above my head. The classroom. More darker. I don't think it was ever dark before. I'm not sure. Oh, I should probably move my face over to the other side. You probably see me doing that since I didn't bother changing OBS. Okay, what voices did I give them? I don't remember what voices I gave them. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ugh. I missed the big club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. So this is like a prequel-ish? I'm not exactly sure. I knew they were like weird. That's all I remember about them, is that they're kind of like set in a weird spot where they're not canon, but they are. Or at least that's what I remember? Not exactly sure. It's also going to be like an hour long probably. To get nice and seated and have something to eat or something. Or drink. Or both. I don't know. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody's into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision? But what kind of vision? Monica, I don't know. My brain wanted to say resets. Rests her head on. Bruh! I can't speak. Good thing I have water with me, but Jesus. Rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. There. Jesus. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioning is soothing. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Sleeping in school was probably the most relaxing thing that you can do. I'm not sure if that's just me, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's like everyone can relate to that. It's like putting your head down and sleeping doesn't look comfortable, but my God, you just pass out. Hello? Why did it flash there? Oh, look, it's that the news girl, Sayori. Wow, what voice did I give Sayori? It's coming back to me. I think I have it in my brain, but if you go back to the original Let's Play and compare it, it's probably not going to be exactly. I know Natsuki's voice. That one stuck with me. Suddenly a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my goodness. Or oh my gosh. I am so sorry. I never do this. Is this the napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses, silently embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Yeah, I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize. I do it all the time. Oh? Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everyone? Well, about that. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But... we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. I would die on that hill if I was in that shoe, or in her shoes. And maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure of that. Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. Say she's better at rapping. I don't know, that's the only thing you get grasped about her. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Also, you can make fun of her. Her blazer is not done. So like she's maybe we could do like a Back to the Future and call her like a slacker or something, like Strickland or something. I don't know. I've been watching Back to the Future, as you can tell. Would you be still interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Also, what the fuck? Would you mind joining later when I get more members? By that sentence, that means no one's gonna join because you'll tell them the exact same thing. Huh? That makes no sense. That's stupid. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that. So my brain's melting. Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica! That's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling! Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first? Well, getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? Calm down, you two just met. I can't say I just met because I'm just a narrator. I'm just watching this from afar. So they just met. Calm down, sorry. Take her to dinner first or something. I don't know. Discuss school activity. I don't know. I don't go to school. Or not anymore. I don't know. I never even talked to people when I was there. I didn't know how to start conversations. I don't know what you do. Do something. You can't just get all huggy-duggy. I guess so. Sayori certainly pulls Monica into a friendly hug, then let's go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. Or maybe it was the hug energy. We're just gonna ignore that fact. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. Awesome. I actually wanted to mention this before I continue. So, before my OBS updated, which I talked about a few times, like 2 days or something, I never messed with that capture card settings, like, internally, and then I did that now, and I'm like, ooh, that made it look a little bit better. I actually never messed with the frame rate or anything, so, like, my other times I ever used it, and it looked kind of jarring, that was my fault. I didn't know. I thought that was just... that was just me being stupid. I just wanted to mention that because I remember before when it faded to black, you could still see a little bit of the game because I turned up the contrast because I was trying to fix the issues I had, and I fixed it now perfectly. So I just wanted to mention that. A day passes and the time comes for the liturgical. Monica and Sayori to reconvene. Jesus. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room. But she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday, but I'm getting kind of worried. Silently comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry, I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And Sari spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's this? Take my hand. Take my hand. Take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Cautions me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up. The more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. Can I scroll down? If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. I have to lower my shoulder because I'm using OBS to actually see the game since I have a light in front of the screen. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course! Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to show that yet. I'm embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Right on the other side is a list of ideas of recruiting new club members. Why would you write did you like rip that out of a sheet of notebook? How did you write a poem and then turn it around and be like, grocery list? Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you are at it. Haha, really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I never read anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I read it. And I'm like, wow, this is stupid. I don't know. It's like a dramatic version of what doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Ah, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to like set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems, rewrite, and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. Well, you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah, I think that's helping me to form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now I feel kind of good at that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I would love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brain stormed so hard, it's like a brain hurricane. My brain's a natural disaster. Oddly foreshadowing with like quotes. Symbolism, I guess, would be the right word for that. I don't know why I use foreshadowing. Sorry, that's terrible. Anyways, let's look at this list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry. Well, that's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. No. First of all, it's like, make cupcakes. That's oddly specific for a literature club, too. I mean, maybe a potluck after, like, you're established. I don't know why I'm giving advice here. I'm just going off by my actual club knowledge. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyer? You know, it's like that. It's like Star Wars. It's like the Dark Side Cookies thing. You know, what year was that popular in? I don't remember. I'm like kind of worried that it'll bring in the wrong kind of people, you know? Wrong kinds? People who will just come for the cupcakes and then leave. Nobody would do that. And they all like slowly look at the camera or something. That would be mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list, hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know, like in the morning or during lunch. And we'll tell them to check out the literature club. We'll be like Norman people, going around door to door, bothering everybody around. No offense to them, I just wanted to point it out. Well, the problem with that is like, Wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for assignment or something? For assignments? Nah, you just Google that. Who actually goes around and reads a book for an assignment? Unless it's one of those like really painful assignments where it's like about something that doesn't even exist. And you have to read the book that they give you. You're like, I can't Google this. Fuck. There's a lot of times where that happened to me. It was in film studies, and that happened to me a lot. Where I had to watch the movie, and it was like really specific questions. And I'm like, I don't know when George died. Oh, it's not like Google's gonna tell me that because that's about the movie. How would we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them. But then we'll be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flowers rather than just put them up on the wall. I definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful. I never said you weren't. I just need to think of what we would tell people when handing them out. I don't want to just be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if you told them about club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, sorry. Pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I actually did mean that like that. Napping? Shut the I'm sorry. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime. Hey, this feels very targeted. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. It's me. Okay, what if I said that we, like, do a group reading and discuss it together? Wouldn't that be like a book club? I don't know. I guess that's literature. I would probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. Why'd you join then? What's your interest for literature, Sayori? Poems? Guess that's fair. We need to really catch their interest, you know? Ugh, this sucks. Why is it so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? That's what I'm asking! Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you a chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do. When you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like, intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. If I know the internet. Anyways. Okay, that's kind of... I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Wait, what is it? I forgot all the things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rushed? But weren't... Oh, never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it'll only take a second. Yeah, Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you? Discover your heart? No. Write your heart out? No. Write into your heart? Write the way into your heart? Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica! You startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book. Reading a book? Let's hurry to record her. Wait, are you sure she's not doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom, with Sayori leading the way. So this is like a club, so why would someone stay after school to read? I don't know. That's just... maybe I don't understand. I never really stayed after school. I obviously did, but I mean, I never purposely wanted to. This way! This way! You don't have to run! Sayori leads Monica over to the particular classroom, that then lowers her voice to a whisper. See in there! Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there is a girl sitting alone, intensely reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president. It would be, I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I just kind of left the flyer on her desk and then walked out. Didn't Sayori know this? Wasn't she looking in the classroom? Monica walked in, she just sat down and be like, damn, 5:30. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it when she wants to join the club. I hope so. Now we head back now. The two head back to the club room. Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. New music. I know there's a lot of new music for those. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resume their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list and with Monica coming up with ideals of her own, the two end in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say that was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself, join the literature club, right the way into your heart. That's so cute. I thought it was a little over dramatic, but Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, this is worthless. I'm sorry. I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I could tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're really afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? To be honest, I would disagree. Only for the sole fact that with my intuition skills and my brain. If she was in the debate club, wouldn't she be more used to just arguing at other people about trying to prove yourself, right? So usually your ideals would be always fought against. So wouldn't she like naturally think less of her thoughts? Not saying that she lost all of them, but I'm just saying like naturally, if you think about your thoughts and you don't feel like it's strong enough, you'll just instantly think it's stupid. So I guess that would be perfectionism. But that's my general thought of like that, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that's really smart thinking or very obvious thinking, but that's just my thought on that. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an ideal in my head of how I want things to go. Same. And it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end it helps me I think in the end it helps me try my hardest at everything. So I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of deviating from that. The vision. What's the vision? It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Write the ray into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of everyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile. Sort of amazing how kind you are. We are really gonna make this the best club ever. I wouldn't fucking say that. You killed them all. Sayori nods, and then two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is steady whispers of the air conditioner. And the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me, you're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs your stuff. You can go on ahead. I have a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's all right. I'll just have some alone time. In that case, Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck! Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the clubroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zoom out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I can use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who forces to always smile and blend in. The person who forces to be perfect. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sari leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. The folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's pretty. It is so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me, all the joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die and you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Carelessly, the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy, and that is why I've decided I must become the flower. Okay, damn. What the? Wait, Sayori. Oh, I hadn't expected to go back here. I got a new mail. They focus on our goals. I never read the mail, I don't think, for you guys. I'm not going to. But I'll show them as a... Yeah, this is like a side stories email. It says something about like recorded and VM1. And I think Doki Doki's a VM2? Or is it a VM1? Remember the lore. It's probably in these emails. I know it talks about the Twitter over there. I'll move my big ass head out of the way so you could read that. That's the newest one. And of course, I got a new picture probably. So I tried to... Oh. Finish Side Story 1, Trust. And then I also got that from doing Side Story Trust. Oh, and I got the poems. I guess I should mention, before I ever bothered doing unlocking the side stories, I've 100%ed the main game. Guessing this is the flower. Oh, no. Acquire all of Sayori's poems. Cool. I didn't know that. Guess that was her last poem. I got all of these stupid, oh, that's cool. Like, unlocks, because they're annoying. Even got new music. Because, like, you have to write a poem for each one of them to unlock each of these side stories. So, like, I'm guessing for understanding, I'm not exactly confident. You have to do all of your 3 poems for Yuri. And then you unlock understanding 2, I think, or understanding 1. Either way, you have to basically 100% the game. I think if I go to settings, yeah, data collected 80%. All I have left is side stories. Did not mean to hit the screenshot button. So let's go back to Trust Part 2. Or going into Trust Part 2. It was my first time. Not back. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have came up with a plan for today's club task, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori's gonna go through all kinds of feelings and letting her comfort and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? The whole time I didn't even think about her own feelings. Because, like, you did it, it's not in your right to care. You don't even know Sayori. You just met her. You didn't have to ask about how she was. Obviously, if Sayori cared, she would have told you. Although, I know this is kind of messed up because technically, since we know Sayori, she's depressed. Obviously, she wouldn't talk about it freely. Just saying in a normal, real-life standpoint, you wouldn't want to ask someone out of the blue when you just meet them, how are you? Are you feeling good? Anything depressing you? because you don't know them that well enough. So like, what the fuck, Monica? You're thinking a little too much about this. Just calm down. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monica, she smiles quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, alright? But my problems are so trivia compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through her silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead and unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? No, I just met you. I'm not even closer enough friends with my neighbor. And I hate the guy. And don't get me started on the other neighbor. He sucks. Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. I'm leaving. Fuck your club. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but it's unfair as for Monica to pry. It's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friends. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. No, shit, it was yours. You're the only club I don't think anyone uses this classroom. It never moves or changes. The closet's been open. The boxes don't remove. The posters don't change yearly. I rented this room. Of course it's yours. Yeah, Monica takes a deep breath. Okay, I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is a literature club. It's a place where people can express themselves in a ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that being, oh, why am I saying being? With that behind them, it's time to proceed with club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about recruitment? It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. I'm procrastinating because we only have like a few days before the school board kicks us. But it's fine. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know. There's no way I could say that no to you. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need some motivation. I never know when to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't hard. You kind of just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out as any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You could just start writing your feelings and see if kinds of things make you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and then make it pretty, or make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad when you go to one end to the other. It's more like a college where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way not to get stuck right in the beginning. I need to drink water. I'm sorry, Sayori's voice is killing me. I understand. Yeah, I always get caught up in that how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. Haha, I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out, you idiot, after she writes it down. No, keep it. Wait, what? Or wait, why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course! But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribbles, Monica rewrites, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what you're mad at me myself for, and then I did the exact thing again. Anyway, this is really going to take some getting used to. I believe you and believe in you. Thanks. I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monica continues her exercise, jolting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts. Phew! Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating. I can tell hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing with you. Sayori beams. I'll stop here. But we still have time. Let's try work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yeah, let's do it! Monica and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club, not solely from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before you find more members. Is that the end of Trust? Nope, new day. I was gonna say, that was really quick. I was like, not even, well, it's actually almost 40 minutes, but knowing this, it's probably nowhere close. I don't know how editing's gonna work. Another day passes. As usual, Monica's the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideals Monica and Sayori came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one, but the new catchphrase is featured clearly on the center of the flyer. Right the way into your... I wish we could see the flyer. Surely, common sense would say that one writes from the heart and not into the heart. Oh... Doesn't say on the Switch case, but I know it says on Steam, the right the way into her heart is what this says. Because it's supposed to be like, since she's fourth wall breaking, it's supposed to be like, yeah, the beginning of the game literally says, go to me or something. But the message being delivered is the one can use rating to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. I like how it like words it like that. It makes it sound like they're not students themselves. They should just be like colleagues or something. I don't know. I never called anyone colleagues, but I never called them like students. I'll just call them classmates. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back at her previous meeting where she performed the rating exercise. What? Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be the president if I can't even demonstrate what a club is supposed to be about? The literature club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monica's shoulders only became heavier. The debate club was always about rigid structures, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside, and that's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her fingers through it. And she does. The black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Ugh. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand. Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Damn. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. She falls asleep again, because that's what her best quality is. The air conditioner seems louder today. I was going to say I was joking if it actually was going to go with her sleeping. I'm here! Hi. Monica hears Sayori approach the desk, then stop for a second, probably reading that piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjusted desk. Bad day? Mm-hmm. Me too. You too? The new flyer looks good. You've been working so hard on the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm disbanding the literature club. You're the president now. I'm sorry. It's so hard to be vulnerable. Sorry. Oh, that hurt. Sorry takes a sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and then reads it. Sometimes I want to die. I know it's supposed to be like, oh, like holy shit. Did like Sayori like purposely made the stains to copy hers, or is it just Monica's poem that she wrote that on? Or maybe I'm thinking about this. No, because I wouldn't be right. Because if it was like she wrote it on the back of the paper, the stains would be on the other side. It's not really a continuity error. I'm just being a little dick. Sayori, this is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like 1,000,000 times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head's like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of that promise yesterday. I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's a part of the reason I came to the club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I am scared. As those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Where Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed. Sayori's deliberately breathes can be heard, or breaths. Yeah, can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you could just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier for me. It's so much easier It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they would treat me... They wouldn't treat me the same way anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone will worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How do you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think it just felt like I would be be different this time. Whenever we talk about this club, it's supposed to mean I kept feeling like it was... Why am I talking weirdly? Whenever we talk about this... I can't speak. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I've kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. Just made me feel like I could say in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, and it already means this much to me. Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiates between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you like. Oh, that's nice. New artwork. Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. Though her contact, Monica can almost feel a torrent of thought swimming through Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all of the days have passed, and this is the one where he really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. This would be pretty awkward. Hey, I'm for the okay. He speaks softly. You're like... Oh, I thought that was Sayori. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything and I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori breathes begin to quiver. He takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as he can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she spoke in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it feels like everyone's just gonna have to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I just want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me. And I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being a friend. Monica offers a few words of comfort, but she knows Sayori said it herself that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong, and Monica can't magically make them go away. The most she could do is help Sayori battle them, like a good friend would do. You have so much value to me and your other friends too. The club wouldn't be the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer. I don't know why I was adding little there. Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles finally cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary, since it's already hard to tell people. Yeah, well, of course, it will always be your choice. But if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it'll help knowing that you would. Sayori slowly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired and hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up to it. No, I want to. I mean, I could say that it's definitely one of the things that makes me happy. Monica smiles. But I want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sounds of doors causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. That's how it ends? Oh, that's a cliffhanger. All right, what? I got another new email. Ethics. Wow. So, we're engineers. Okay. And another new picture. I'm guessing that's the still I got unlocked. But I wonder if I got anything new. I got this cool still. Nothing new from the looks of it. How do you get this one? I can't click on it. Okay. All right. Awesome. That was actually not as long as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot longer. All right. Well, more of this to come. Next episode, we're going to definitely do understanding, which is, I'm guessing, and pretty obviously, it's going to be about Sayori and Yuri, and then respect is going to be, you know, yada yada character frames. But yeah, that was actually pretty fun. I haven't read in a good while, so I'm actually refreshing because the Hanged Man was all spoken to me, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, I have to read. This is I'm just reading. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for part 2, I guess. I'm gonna probably part this after the ending of the original Doki Doki, so it's probably gonna be like part 7 or something. But yeah, stay tuned for whatever the next part's gonna be numbered because I haven't looked. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!